Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be exploring how to streamline decision making by consolidating scattered metrics across reports into a single comprehensive dashboard using Power BI's Pin Visual feature. So let's get started. Before we jump into the demo, it's crucial for you to understand the difference between a report and a dashboard in Power BI because they both serve different purposes. A report offers a detailed analysis, potentially spanning multiple pages featuring numerous visuals per page that you can also customize by size and layout. A report is very interactive, so you can cross-filter, cross-highlight between visuals for a more in-depth analysis. On the other hand, a dashboard can be accessed first through Power BI Service, not Power BI Desktop, and it offers a high-level overview of key visuals from multiple reports. So let's say you have report A and a report B. You want a visual from one report and a visual from another report. You can pin visual and put them in one single dashboard. Dashboards are usually a single page and visuals do not interact with each other. So if you click on a visual, you'll be redirected to the corresponding report page. So there is no dashboard interactivity. Reports and dashboards are both integral part of data analysis, but they serve different analytical needs and also user interactivity. Now that you have covered the difference between a report and a dashboard in Power BI, let's discuss how dashboards can help executives monitor and quickly access their most important metrics at a glance. Healthcare executives rely heavily on KPIs to track the success of their organization. KPIs might include patient satisfaction, average length of stay, or readmission rates. And usually, those KPIs are tracked individually in several reports. So it gets confusing to remember the name of a report or where it was shared. That's why dashboards serve as the ultimate solution to combine these KPIs into a single consolidated page. Let's head to my Power BI service to see how we can do that. I have my Power BI service open. I am in my hospital metrics workspace and I have these two reports that were shared with me. I'm going to start with the average length of stay. We are going to open this report. As you see, a report has multiple pages and numerous visuals. I'm going to hide the pages. And I am interested in my ALOS, which is average length of stay KPI here. This card is going to be needed for further analysis, so it would be helpful to have it pinned in my dashboard. How can we do that? If you come here, you click on the visual, you see here this pin that says pin visual. You click on it, and now you have the option to either add it to an existing dashboard or create a new dashboard. And also you can keep the current theme or you can use the destination theme if you already have one. So for this, I'm going to keep the current theme. I'm going to do a new dashboard and I'm going to name this dashboard, let's say my dashboard. You can also say healthcare executive overview, for example, if it will not only be used by you. So you pin it. And now if you click on go to dashboard, so your dashboard will reside in this workspace here. So it says dashboard, and this is the dashboard. Now let's add another visual that comes from the ED report. ED is emergency department. So while this is loading, I'm going to go to, so you have multiple overview pages. I'm going to stay in my analytics and let's say I am interested in the average wait time by day and hour of the week. So we're going to do the same process. You click here and then you pin visual. We're going to do existing dashboard and this is my dashboard and I'm going to pin. Dashboard pin. Now, besides pinning individual visuals, Power BI allows you to pin the entire report page. So if you come here to these three more options, you have pin to a dashboard. So you get the whole page. Now, this is useful when you want to capture a complete set of related metrics. This will create a live interactive tile that reflects real-time data changes. Now, for our purpose, we are not going to pin the report page, but it is useful for you to know this option. I'm going to go to my dashboard here. Now, you might ask, what is the best practice for pinning an individual visual versus pinning a live, which is the entire report page? So pin a visual, so the individual visual itself, you might want to use this option when you want to pin specific visuals from a report to a dashboard. It's suitable to highlight specific metrics or insights that are important to track separately. The pinned visual will update when the data in the underlying report is refreshed. And I'm going to discuss the refresh in a bit. Now, pinning the entire report page, this one is the best option when you want a comprehensive interactive view of the entire report page on your dashboard. So it ensures that any changes made in the report, such as adding a filter or changing a field, are immediately reflected in the dashboard. It creates a live tile that allows for interaction directly on the dashboard, similar to how you would interact with the report itself. Now, once you have created our dashboard, it doesn't stop here. So you can ask questions about your data and you can also edit your dashboard. So the dashboard theme here, you can do light, you can do dark, you can do colorblind friendly, and you can also customize it by using a background image that you want and the colors that you might want. And you can also upload a JSON file that you have already. Maybe you have a brand kit and you want to use this file. You can also do that in your dashboard. For now, we are just going to keep the light background and I'm going to save. Now, let's try clicking here. When I click on this visual, as I mentioned before, it will take you to the corresponding report page. Now, you might ask, will the dashboard tiles be updated? So they are meant to be updated with the latest data. So whenever you pin to a dashboard, the tiles should reflect the current state of the underlying data. So any changes, any updates that were made to the reports will also be updated in your dashboard. However, you might want to consider a few things. You might want to make sure that your semantic model is set to refresh. So the underlying data set in your Power BI needs to be refreshed for the dashboard tiles to display the latest data. So you have to ensure that your data set is set to refresh at an appropriate frequency. Also, a live connection. So if your Power BI report is connected to a live data source, the dashboard tiles should update in real time or near real time. However, if the report is based on a data set that requires scheduled refreshes, the updates will only be reflected in the dashboard after the data set has been refreshed. And then the pinning method. So when you pin an entire report page, the tiles are live, meaning you can interact with them on the dashboard and they will update as the report data changes. So this one is intended to keep the dashboard current with the report. In case your dashboard styles are not updating, check the dataset refresh settings in Power BI or ask the owner of the semantic model to check again so that your data source is being updated regularly and your dashboard tiles as well. Now, let's try pin the entire dashboard, pin live. We go to the dashboard. It comes here. So if you see here, if I click on the report page, it's as if I am in the report itself. So I can highlight visual, I can play around the visuals, as if I am in my report. So that's the difference between pinning the report page versus pinning the actual visual. Here you'll be redirected to it. If you go back to the dashboard itself, you have the option to share this dashboard. You can also chat in Teams. You can add a comment just like you would in an app. So if you click on this point, let's say, and you want to add a comment, you can do that. So I'm just gonna say this. I post it, and then you can also click on it to know where that comment was made. And you can also edit it as you mentioned before. And other option would be related to the lineage view and any related content to it. To sum up, Power BI's Pin Visual feature is a powerful tool for executives. It helps you aggregate critical data into a unified view, facilitating strategic decision making. We encourage you to use this feature to enhance your organization data-driven management approaches. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any question, leave them in the comment section below. See you next time. Bye!